Hey kids, Phineas T. Walsh here. Welcome to the Fallout Shelter, a brand new children's show just for you. Kids, I mean. The rest of you, you know who I'm talking about. Bye! Previously, on the Fallout Shelter, we learned a little about the seasons, why we have them and all that. Then we entered Central Park to see spring in action. We saw the Swedish Cottage Marionette Theatre, Shakespeare Garden, and now...
Our heroes will sneak up ever so quietly on Belvedere Castle, where a marauding flock of treacherous pigeons plan their next assault on a group of poor, unsuspecting school children as they gleefully scramble on top of the big mama hippo in where'd they go? They went the wrong way, didn't they? There they go! What are they doing? What should I do? What should I do? What should I say? He's not... Look, what... There they... You know, look at him. He's ignoring us. What do you mean, talk to him? You know he won't talk to me. Well, oh, okay, I'll try. Phineas, what are you doing? Phineas, talk to us, say something.
You know, it just occurred to me that I'm not the only blabbermouth around here. You know who I'm talking about. Right, are you finished? Oh, what? Cat cut your tongue? Yeah, the less said the better, I think. Can we get on with it so there isn't a part 4? Oh, well, thank you very much. As you know, we are visiting Central Park at the tail end of spring. The Earth, it's at the almost halfway point on its yearly circle around the sun. At that halfway point, a major event marks the official beginning of summer. As a matter of fact, a major event marks the beginning of each season. In the summer and winter, the event is called a solstice. In the spring and fall, the event is called an equinox. Now, during a solstice, it's either the longest day of the year or the shortest. During an equinox, the day and night are equal in length. Starting with the December solstice, we move on to the March equinox. Then on to the June solstice, the halfway point that's coming up on June 21st. And since the axis tilts toward the sun, it's summer here in the northern hemisphere. Then we're off to the September equinox. And finally, back where we started with that's right, the December solstice. Very good. So, as you can see, each season begins with its own event. And the next one is the June solstice. Right, exactly. But we're in May, and there's a little bit more spring. So let's get back into the park and see what's left of it. Joey D and I still have a lot of little goodies to show you. Rising out of Vista Rock like a picture in a storybook, the enchanting Belvedere Castle attracts visitors from across the still waters of Turtle Pond. The castle, besides being the very best view around, is also home to the Henry Luce Nature Observatory. Now, while Joey D waits outside with Stu, our sound man, let's go inside and check out that observatory. You aspiring scientists out there will find everything you need for your nature experiments. Skulls, important information, samples, skeletons. You can even borrow discovery kits with binoculars, bird guides, and then head out to study all the different kinds of birds on or around Vista Rock. There's even a weather station, and all of it free because of the Central Park Conservancy. Hey, while we're here, let's go up and take in that view, okay? See you up there. The castle was built as a lookout tower with views in every single direction.
Now, it's still a wonderful lookout, as you can see, even though the trees have grown so tall, there's really only one view remaining, north of the Great Lawn, which wasn't even part of the original park plan. Instead, there was a huge rectangular reservoir that spread out from Turtle Pond below all the way to the other end of the Great Lawn. As a matter of fact, the waters of Turtle Pond are all that remains of that early reservoir, which was part of the first great water system bringing fresh water to the city of New York. That early reservoir was drained and filled in when it was replaced by another reservoir. All of this was created in its place. Now look closely and you'll see a thin red line showing the edges of the old reservoir. Look even closer and you'll notice that the pond was called Belvedere Lake before it was renamed. I have to show you one more thing. That building over there with all the lights, that is the Delacorte Theater, home to the public theaters Shakespeare in the Park. And there's that Shakespeare guy again. He is everywhere, isn't he? You know, each summer, the public theater presents free performances of plays by Shakespeare, as well as other playwrights. And as you can see from this backstage view, they're all set for this year's first play, which is Shakespeare's Twelfth Night, starring, among other terrific actors, Anne Hathaway.
So, before we head out, here's what we've seen of Central Park so far. The Swedish Cottage Marionette Theater, Shakespeare Garden, Belvedere Castle and the Henry Luce Nature Observatory, Turtle Pond, Delacorte Theater, and the Great Lawn. Imagine all of this in one small section on or around Vista Rock. Always amazes me. Well, are you ready to see what's left of spring? I know I am. Joey D is. And if you are, then let's get going. See you. But, you're not going to tell me. Give me a sec. Give me 1 sec. Joe, come here. I want Joey D to hear this. But, oh no, he'll understand. I'll whisper it in his ear. Go ahead, we're ready. I see. It seems that someone else besides me blabbed away all our time. No, he understands, don't worry. You know, the whole purpose of this episode was to help kids better understand spring. I mean, the rate we're going, they're not going to see this until June. You know, it might even be summer. The June solstice will pass and spring will just be a memory. What do you mean, calm down? I'm annoyed. Okay, fine. Well, kids, as you've probably guessed by now, there's going to be 4 parts. But I promise you, next time we're going to wrap it up and it's going to be great. So please don't miss it, okay? From the Fallout Shelter, this is Phineas T and Joey D signing off. You be safe out there.